Hello, welcome back to God Lives Within. Wednesday, I don't even know the date, December 13th, 14th, 2023. And I was just watching a reel on Instagram from news channels, from government officials, from Dr. Fakey, CDC director, Pfizer CEO, all the talking heads on the news. So I just watched a reel with all these lying excuses for human beings, spewing hate towards the unvaccinated. So that prompted this message. It just amazes me at the things the news will tell you, at the things your president will tell you, at the things the heads of these corporations will say in order to make money, in order to endanger your existence, in order to threaten your way of life, in order to scare you into doing what they want you to do. The real, so funny to me. It's obviously older clips from 2020 or so, saying that the unvaccinated don't deserve to breathe the same air as the vaccinated. It's saying that the unvaccinated are the reason that the vaccinated can't live a free life. Saying to not do your own research. Now, let's just take a look at that last statement. Now, they displayed this message across all news channels, entertainment channels, saying you should not do your own research, that science knows better than you, and you're not capable of doing your own research and arriving at a correct or smart decision regarding your health. And so, knowing how these demons work, knowing that they lie to you every chance they get, knowing that they are stealing your tax money, knowing that they are funding wars and killing innocent people, knowing that they're creating laws to take away your freedoms, such as the Patriot Act, knowing that they created a vaccine that was experimental and then was pushed around the world as the only 100% way to not get COVID. You can see clearly the agenda at hand. So, as I said, this was an older clip, or older clips of news, mostly newsreels, some entertainment, like late night shows, some sports figures, some actors such as Sean Penn, you despicable, nasty person who doesn't deserve to live a human life. You've been blessed by Satan. Therefore, you deserve to dwell forever with Satan, Sean Penn. Now, they say in these reels that the only safe decision you can make is to get a vaccine. Then later in the reel, guess what? All these people, Dr. Fauci, Pfizer CEO, Joseph Biden, all of these talking heads, these lying aristocrats, all contracted COVID-19 after telling you it's totally safe and effective. Not only did they contract the virus, which isn't even a virus, another lie. Not only did they contract it, they contracted it several times. The same people that were telling you that you had to get it, that you were going to be fired from work, that your rights were going to be taken away. The same people that are running this Satan's kingdom through corporations and through the institution that is called government are pushing an experimental drug that doesn't even work. People like the New York governor saying that God wants you to get the vaccine. Really? Miss Governor? Really? So God didn't give us an immune system, did he? God didn't give us the technology of these bodies that can heal themselves, did he? Guess what, Miss Governor, Mr. Biden, Mr. Pfizer CEO, Mr. Bill Gates? I haven't had your health insurance since I was 18 years old. That's 26 years. I haven't had a vaccine since I was a little child, a baby, an infant. And I didn't have the choice in that matter. Guess what? For some reason, I never get sick. What's your reasoning? Tell me why that is. Because I damn sure have the answer of why that is. And that's 26 years before my ascension. Well, we'll say 24 years, 23. Before my ascension, before I was eating healthy, high vibrational foods. Because I didn't put poison in my body. I didn't go run to the pharmacy and run to the doctors for a solution to a little minor cold, for a solution to an ache, a pain, a symptom. You know what I did? I relied on God to provide me with an immune system. Now, let me also say, your body getting sick is your body healing itself. from the pain you have put your body in, from the mistreatment, and from the dis-ease you have placed upon yourself. Now ask yourself, if it is true that we should run to big pharma, we should run to doctors, or we should run to government for answers, ask yourself how. Is it possible for me not to go to the doctor in over 30 years with all these swine flus and bird flus and CV-19s and whatever the next one will be? I heard there was one in Brazil recently, the past month. I've heard about it. It's all a lie. But how is it possible? With all these threats, and all this disease and sickness in the world, that I can go without your health insurance? I also want you to ask yourself, why are these vax people getting sick? Just a question. How is that possible? You were sitting there on these reels saying it was the only way to survive. As if there is no God but you. As if Big Pharma is the answer to everything. So, I want you to ask yourself now, if this were the case, if these guys had all the answers, if Big Pharma was the end-all be-all to health, and the WHO were right or correct in their hypothesis that you need this shot, why haven't they cured cancer? Why haven't they cured diabetes? Why haven't they cured the other 10,000 conditions or diseases that you see these big pharma ads for? How come when you take these pills that they give you, you don't ever get cured? Why? Does it make any sense to you? And so we're supposed to listen to y'all, the people who've strung out cancer for over God knows how long, just to make money. There is a very simple cure. Why is it we should listen to you, who charge my little brother $1,000 a month to survive diabetes when you already have the cure? Why should we be listening to you? You're bloodthirsty, money-hungry leeches. You're demons. You're possessed by Satan. You wear an upside-down cross, signifying who you serve. Why do you have my mother on 30 to 40 different kinds of medications. A human pincushion at this point who has to take pills just to feel good enough to just survive. But you know, one medication led to another one due to the symptoms that the first one caused. And that next medication led to another one due to the symptoms the second one caused. And then that one led to another medication due to the symptoms the third one caused. Until you get to the point you're on 30 to 40 medications. And none of them cure anything. None of them. That is not what Big Pharma and the doctors and the health organizations are designed to do. They never have been, they never will. But there is one. There is one that can help you. And that is you. That is what you put into your body. That is fasting. That is resting. That is getting sunlight. That is getting exercise. That is getting off prescription medications altogether. How much money does Big Pharma make if you get off prescription meds? If you find out the truth, if you do your own research, how much money do they make then if your body naturally heals itself? So, is it in their best interest to tell you the truth? Do you think Big Pharma enjoys making money? They pay their pill pushers hundreds of thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, with bonuses on how many pills they push. These are your real drug dealers. All you in society pointing your fingers at drug dealers on the streets, you're pointing in the wrong direction. First of all, the government brings in those drugs. And then they arrest those who they choose to arrest for the sake of a headline, for the sake of pacifying society and manipulating society. So how do you figure out how to heal yourself? By doing exactly the opposite of what they were saying on these reels. You do your own research. You find the truth. You dig harder than you've ever digged. Because if you don't, if you continue listening to these demons, you're either going to be dead or your life is going to be like my mother's life at this point. Not even 70 years old, on 30 or so medications, can barely make it off the couch or the bed without shortness of breath, without fatigue, exhaustion, without feeling nauseous. This is the direction you're headed if you keep listening to these lying demons, these democrats. So do you democrats. So do you lying Republicans. So you bought and paid for oppositions. in the corporations, in the governments, lying to people every single day of your life. Your day is fast coming. The end is near for all of you. When the truth is unveiled, you will have nowhere left to run. You will have nowhere left to hide. You've had your little bit of fun on this earth. Your time is up. The Great Awakening is here. There's nothing you can do to stop it. You can censor, you can shadow ban, you can kick people off of your stupid little platforms, your government-developed platforms, Alphabet, Facebook, Meta. You work for Satan. Satan's reign is over. It's going to be 1,000 years without Satan around. As soon as these demons are eradicated, his minions, it's already happening. It's already been happening, and it's already done in the spiritual realm. God's just trying to wake up as many as he can before he pulls the trigger. Before the earth shifts into the golden age with no Satan, with no duality, and with the vibration of pure love, something you demons know nothing about. You have zero love inside of your body. You may call it love, your desire to profit, your desire to enslave, your desire to manipulate. But you don't have an ounce of love in your body. You don't even know what that frequency is. And as such, you won't make it out of the up and coming newer shift and split. You'll be left behind where you belong, where you should stay for eternity. Running your little corporation, your little United States of America corporation, which went into effect in 1871, the Inorganic Act. They call it the Organic Act, but it's not organic. The United States is a corporation. Washington, D.C. is owned by certain families. The Pentagon is owned by a certain family. And it's all coming out. Because brave souls who serve God are eternal. We do not fear death, and we never will. You demons can't come on this platform and get in front of a camera and spew lies. You got to be hidden in the shadows, throwing your black magic, tormenting innocent souls who love God. That's the only way you can survive. Because the world is waking up. And the world is about to destroy you. Pfizer CEO Bill Gates, Monsanto, I forget the name of his stupid health company. The guy that starts a computer company who can't stop a virus on a computer, who actually developed the viruses on computers in order to sell more products, wants to tell you how to stop a virus inside of your body that isn't even a virus. Something doesn't add up. Something smells fishy. Bill Gates, why'd your wife leave you? I wonder why, Bill. Maybe it was the Epstein Island trips. Maybe it was all the lying you do. Maybe it was the spraying chemicals all over our food, GMO, from your little company Monsanto, who's been banned from countries. I wonder why, Bill. You deserve to be hung. And I hope and I pray that that's what happens. And I don't feel this vengeful ever. But listening to you demons, let's just put it how it is. Listening to all you demons parrot each other, saying the exact same lines over and over and over on national television news to innocent, unsuspecting, fearful Americans and foreigners gets me a little bit fired up. And I'm one of the most temperate angels on this earth. So you can imagine what's going to happen to you here shortly. You're going to wish you're dead if you're not. In fact, I believe a lot of you will probably be taking your own lives. Or God will take them for you. Because you have failed at life. You have failed at love. You have failed at your purpose here on earth. You thought it was for what you wrote on the Georgia Guidestones. That was your purpose of coming here to earth. To have slaves, to enslave humanity, to depopulate the earth, to hog all the resources for yourself. You thought that's why you came to earth. To be a greedy, lying, degenerate, serving Satan. That was your purpose here. Well, you served it. You did it. Did a good job at it. The truth is coming out. The truth has been coming out. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to snowball. And most people aren't as temperate as me. You can imagine what's coming for you. This message is for you, the liars, the predators, the thieves of this earth. This message is to let you know your time is up. God is about to bring the pain on you, to you, to show you how it feels to be a predator. That is all for this message. I have to go take a little nap, raise my vibration. Start preparing myself for what the 12-12 porter was bringing in. So, for all you Americans, for all you foreigners, all you brothers and sisters in God, I've been telling you to turn off your TVs, your news channels. Stop listening to these liars, these demons. This is what I'm talking about. They tell you the only way out is to take an arm prick. On an experimental drug. I mean, if the lie wasn't any more in your face, I don't know what is. They call it experimental, then they tell you it's the only way to be safe. It can't be both. It's got to be one or the other, you liars. Anyhow, wake up, men and women of God, brave souls, people with an immune system. Don't think this is the last little fear campaign they're going to push on you. Is this going to get worse? Don't think it's the last lie they're going to tell you, because they've been doing it your whole life. Started, I don't know when it started. But it definitely was around when Copernicus was around, when he created his globe model, the spinning ball. That's interesting. One of the demonic rulers is named Baal, Baal. The spinning Santa ball. Spinning around at Mach 14 or whatever it is. Flying through the atmosphere. And for the people who are upside down on this globe, somehow not falling off the water, just clinging to the surface because of gravity. Copernicus, a Jesuit. Watch where you get your information from, because this all lies. And when you stand on lies, you're separated from God. When you believe the demons, you become a part of the demon pack. Anywho, this last message is long enough, too long, and I'm tired. Take care, my people. Remember, I love you. God loves you more. But for a special ending on this episode, do your own research. Sort through the lies and the truth. There are good people trying to bring you the truth, who've done the research. But you have to align yourself in frequency in order to hear what is true and what is lies. That's the way it works. When you're connected, you can see it. You can see through the lies, the illusion, and you hear, and the truth rings like a bell in your ear. There is no lying to an awakened being. You're only making yourself look like a liar, because we know the truth. We don't have to debate it. We don't have to think about it. We don't have to talk to you people that are lying, because we'll just let you stay where you are and live your little lie. But the day is coming when God will set the record straight, because we're in Revelations and all will be revealed. All will be revealed. Revelation. Reveal at ion, the energy level. There will be no hiding the truth. It's a frequency that rings way above the lie. Once you hear it, you can't unhear the truth. This is why, because it's a frequency that resonates very strongly. You can't dissuade an enlightened being, an awakened soul. You can't change their mind. They don't have a desire to debate with you. They don't care anymore if you believe Dr. Fauci, Dr. Fucky. We don't care. Go prick your arm 1 billion times. It's your choice. Do it. If you want to leave the earth faster, do it. It's your choice. It's your decision. It's your life. But like I said, do your own research. It's your well-being. It's your life at stake. Why would you not? I did. And once you do it, once you figure out the lies and the truth, you don't have to keep doing your research. You didn't know the truth. You didn't know what frequency of the truth is. And the lies no longer affect you, no longer persuade you, no longer hypnotize you with their spells. Spelling, the use of words to cast spells. Anyhow, people, I love you. God loves you more. Take care.